Guys, it's Waz with another video. Well, I haven't done a video for ages, so I think it's about time I did one. Now, most of you know, I've now started doing some loads of work for myself. I've got some guys in America who are going to be doing some casting for me and selling. So I'm just going to produce the models, send them to them, and they're going to do their magic, and then they're going to sell them. So I want to show you some of the stuff that they've sent me back. These are just test samples of some of the models I've sent them already. They've got some big models coming. They've got some, we've got all sorts of models coming. I honestly cannot wait to name these guys. But we're keeping stum at the moment until we've set up shop, and then you can all go and see what's going on. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you a couple of samples of what they've sent. So I'll just pull them over. At the end of this video as well, I've got some announcements to make, which may well keep you guys very interested. So these are the big wheels. Now, I made 2 sets of these wheels for the new battle wagon that I'm producing. It's a different looking battle wagon to the Games Workshop battle wagon, but it's a third party model end of day. So you're if you play it, you probably won't be able to play it at any Games Workshop places, but you play it at any other type of venue, I suppose, or it may well just be a model that you're after, because it is a quite good looking model. So these are just testers. These were test casts. There are a couple of imperfections on them, like some of the bolts didn't fully come out, but that's it really. But other than that, they came out really well. So I mean, obviously there's a couple of blemishes there. Something like that would go into the scrap pile, and they'd probably be sold as scrap. But so if you bought this as scrap, you're still getting an amazing looking wheel, and you could just file them off, put your own rivet on there, and you wouldn't even notice. So these are the test casts. Very professionally looking resin as well. The resin looks amazing. I really like what they've done with the resin. Yeah, they're fantastic. I really like these. So I think they're the smaller of the wheels, and these are the larger of the wheels. And again, guys, these are only test casts. These are actually the finished product. So yeah, these are probably quite hard to see, but that one's the larger wheel of that one. And the reason why I made this scale and that scale is, on the battle wagon, this wheel fits better on it than this wheel. This wheel, it's just too snug. But this wheel it makes it feel like there's a bit of movement. But to be honest with you, to the naked eye, it is actually quite hard to see the size difference, but you can see the size difference. And again, like I said, guys, these are just test casts. I made these bits extra long and here, so if you do buy these separately, you can play around with different things holding them on and stuff. So I gave them a little bit of length on there, so you can have like rollers. You can make your own roller that sticks onto here, which is what I did as well. So yeah, that's coming out as well. I've not been sent one yet. But I like what I've done here, with the missing bolts and that. But when I sent these and he cast and my friend, I nearly let the cat out of the bag. When my friend cast these, he was like, "Oh no, the bolts aren't cast." And then obviously he looked at the original and realised I'd left them out, like there as well. Just little detail and stuff that I've started doing. Quite a lot of green stuff work in here as well. Thank you, Green Stuff World, for keeping supplying me in green stuff. But they've turned out really, really well. So they're the big wheels. I'm gonna pile them all back there so you can still see them in the background. And I made some other stuff as well, which it's the smaller wheels. So ignore the white one. That was, again, like I said, guys, these are test casts. So these are the smaller wheels. So there's one that's slightly thinner, but I can't stress you enough, guys. I've made so many wheels at the moment. There's so many different types of wheels, these armoured wheels that are coming out. So yeah, so that's a slightly different one that I made. And again, the casts are really good. Again, look at the imperfections that are there. You won't get them on the proper ones. But yeah, they turned out really, really well. So that's a smaller version. But yeah, really, really pleased. Really, really happy with how they turned out. I think the guys in the America are doing a really good job. Now this made me smile. So when we start producing, this is a test cast from the actual thing. So that's what they look like before they're cleaned up. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I love what they did here. This made me smile. Thought that was so cool. So they're gonna, I think we're gonna sell under my name. It's gonna, if the models are gonna sell under my name. So it'll be something Waz, bossmek'z, I don't know. Wazmek, I don't know. If you can think of a good name, put it in comments. Because that'd be quite cool if one of you guys came up with a name that I could sell under. But it's got to have Waz in it. So, because everyone in the modelling community knows me as Waz. So yeah, that made me laugh. So that's another one. So these are also some that they've cast as well. Now these are just like little tracks I made. I just made them one day, messing about. I don't even know why I made them. I just made them for the sake of making them, and I sent them not realizing that they were going to cast them and send me them back. Even though everything I send them anyway, they're gonna cast. But these turned out really well as also. I mean, they're just simple. They're not special. There's no like mega fancy detail going on inside here with springs and leaf springs and you know, all the gubbins that come with tracks and stuff, which I'm going to show you one in a second, which hopefully will blow your minds. But what you can do with stuff like this, so if you buy these on the website when it becomes live, okay, you can make stuff like this. Now this is something I made the other week, and I've already had it on Instagram. My Instagram name is Wazoo2000, WAZZOO2000. Go find me on there as well. So I've already put this on there, and so they're the tracks there. Look. And all I made was a really simple body. I used one of the turret things from Games Workshop, and here, presto, look what I made. The thing about this is it's just so simple. There's nothing special about what I've done here. It's just I've just put a few components together, and I actually really like this model. I think the little tank is fantastic. I love grot tanks anyway. I love Cromlech's grot tanks. I think their grot tanks are absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong, the originals, Forge World, they are fantastic too. I love everything that Games Workshop does anyway. But yeah, there are some fantastic grot tanks out there. I've seen some pretty amazing grot tanks being made in the time I've been modelling. And I really love doing this yellow painting scheme. I love painting the red and I love painting the yellow. The yellow just seems to, when you start adding like little bits of ooze and gunk coming out, and I forgot I was going to do some black, like oil just seeping out, but there just doesn't seem to be enough room on the model to do anything like that. So yeah, so that turned out really well. I love this. So yeah, right. So I'm going to just quickly talk about something else now. I'm now at nearly 2,500 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Honestly, I can't stress you enough how nice that is. I'm going to run a competition. I don't normally do this, but I'm getting a battle wagon sent to me. Hopefully I'm going to get 2 battle wagons sent to me. Of my new battle wagon that's coming out, and there's other models coming out as well. So I'm going to do a competition, okay? And I'm only going to run this competition if I hit 3,000 subscribers. Now that's massive amount of subscribers, but all you subscribers that are on my YouTube channel, what's going to happen is once I hit 3,000 subscribers, I will start the competition and I will post a video, and then what will happen then is you will all say something in the comments and I will pick a comment at random. So what I'll do is I'll maybe roll a dice, depending on how many comments there are, until I get a number, and then the person who is at that number, or whichever number comment it is, I will send them the battle wagon free of charge. Okay, now that competition will only go ahead if I hit 3,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this video now and you're not a subscriber, okay, you need to subscribe, right? And you need to tick that little bell thing that tells you when I produce a video. Now, I don't spam you with videos. It's not something I do, okay? I do videos every now and then. When I've got something interesting to talk about, I will do a video. So if you want to win a battle wagon, then you need to help me get 3,000 subscribers. When I get 3,000 subscribers, I will start the competition, okay? And I will do it live, a live stream where I roll the dice or whatever. I choose a random number generator, and you will see me do it live. So there'll be no, oh, I'm going to give it to my mate. It's not going to work like that, okay? So that's that. So someone was asking me the other day, what am I working on at the moment? So what is on my desk? Now, I'm not going to show you too much because there are certain other model makers out there that are that love to copy what I'm doing. So this is a how can I describe it? This is the running gear for what I'm gonna make. It's called a battle fortress. Now, most of you Ork fans know what a battle fortress is. Okay, now I've copied this style here from the Sherman tank. Okay, it's not exactly like the Sherman tank. I've had to simplify it a little bit because my modelling skills of making a Sherman tank running gear is not that great, but making something orky is good. Okay, so this at the moment, you can see the size of it. It's massive. Now, I know a lot of Ork fans want a battle fortress, okay, especially the Forge World one. I would love to own a battle fortress, but I don't have one. And my friend Kay, shout out to you, Kay, she's a massive Ork fan, and she's got 2, right? So she's lending me one so I can get the scale right and the size right of the battle fortress, because I want it to be almost not identical, because that would be wrong to build it identical, but I want it to be similar to the battle fortress itself and the size of it. So that there is the start of the battle fortress. Now, unfortunately, I have to stop the battle fortress now because I need to send these to my friends in America, and they need to cast them and send me them back, because it'll be a nightmare to build 6 of these, which is what I'm going to need, because there'll be 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. And then also the running wheel So this will be one running wheel, and then the other running wheel on the other side. And then we've got some beautiful tracks to go with it as well, which I haven't got at hand at the moment. Oh no, I have. So these are the tracks that are going to go on it. So I've just glued these together quickly. They're not very straight or nothing. The only reason why they're not very straight is because I just needed them to see how they sat on there like that. Okay, so there you go. And that's it for the video, guys. I've got some. Oh yeah, I made like a little rattler cannon as well. So this is going to get cast as well. Little rattler cannon. Someone in the group that I'm in, bossmek'z boys. Someone said in the group, or did anyone have a rattler cannon, or did anyone make a rattler cannon? And so there you go. I did make a rattler cannon. So if you're on Facebook, guys, come and find us, bossmek'z boys, on Facebook. That's the group that we probably one of the best orc groups on the interweb, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I think it's brilliant. Will Curtis, he's the man who runs it. Shout out to you, Will. I hope everything's all right at home. I know you're going through some shit at the moment, so I'll send you all my love, mate. My prayers are out to you. So yeah, come and find us on bossmek'z boys on YouTube, on Facebook. Right, that's it now for guys. Remember, 3,000 subscribers, then I'll start a competition for the battle wagon. And I know there's loads of you that watch these videos, and half of you aren't even subscribers. So let's get subscribing. Let's get 3,000 subscribers, and then I'll start a competition. Right, guys. Speak to you later.